The Star Wars movie saga is home to some of cinema's most iconic and inspiring movie heroes of all time. Here are the top 5. Number 5. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi is a major star of the prequel trilogy, being Anakin's wise Jedi mentor and later, Luke's as well. Obi-Wan was a compassionate and consummate Jedi, a noble defender of peace and justice, though not even he could predict or prevent Anakin's fall to the dark side. Obi-Wan fought heroically many times in the Star Wars movies, and he never lost faith no matter what kind of tragedies and losses he had to endure. Finally, he shut down the Death Star's tractor beams to ensure Han's and Luke's survival, and gave his life fighting Darth Vader to make sure Luke could get away. Number 4. Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker spent much of his adult life as Darth Vader, during which time he was no hero. However, Anakin was a prodigy Jedi in the years leading up to that, especially during the Clone Wars. Anakin was the darling of the entire Republic, a cocky but brave and incredibly skilled Jedi Knight and ace fighter pilot. In 1983's Return of the Jedi, Anakin Skywalker returned when Darth Vader redeemed himself aboard the second Death Star. Anakin seemingly killed his master Palpatine, then looked upon his son Luke with his own eyes and admitted that Luke had been right about him all along. Number 3. Princess Leia Organa. Luke's twin sister, Leia Organa, was fighting as a noble hero before Luke even met Obi-Wan. Having grown up on Alderaan, Leia was much more aware of current affairs in the galaxy, and she thrust herself into the Civil War to fight for freedom. Leia was even captured, but Vader couldn't hold her for long. Leia helped with her own rescue, then became a key rebel fighter before eventually becoming the Resistance commanding general 2 generations later. Leia even helped train her brother's protege Rey, being for Rey what Yoda once was for Luke. Number 2. Rey. At first, Rey thought she was an ordinary scavenger who had been abandoned on the desert world Jakku, but then she met BB-8 and Finn, and her true heroic journey began. Rey realized she was Force-sensitive and claimed Luke Skywalker's lightsaber as her own. Rey quickly trained on Ahch-To to become a true Jedi Master, and she even inspired Luke to fight one more time for peace and justice in the galaxy. Later, Rey took on her ultimate nemesis and grandfather of sorts, Darth Sidious, and vanquished him while channeling the spirit of every Jedi who had ever lived. Number 1. Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker was the original trilogy's hero, going from desert farm boy to rebel hero practically overnight. Luke began his Jedi training and destroyed the mighty Death Star mere hours after leaving Tatooine, and then he became a Jedi Master and did his part to defeat the dark side aboard the second Death Star. Luke exiled himself after his nephew Ben Solo fell to the dark side and destroyed Luke's new Jedi Order, but not all was lost. In The Last Jedi, Luke was inspired to project himself across a great distance to hold off Kylo Ren and the First Order at the cost of his own life, ensuring that the Resistance and Hope could survive. This way the 5 best Star Wars heroes. Like and subscribe to get you some.